was very Christian, and I was like teaching Sunday school, and there was a colleague of mine that worked on this HBO show with me, and he was Muslim, and I trying to convince someone else to become a Christian. I have a Bible, and I can quote Bible verses to you. Okay, fine. Give me your book. Give me this Qur'an. And I decided to take my Shahada there, now that I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah.
Hidup dalam tradisi Katolik begitu membekas dalam hati Jamie Brown, wanita asal Kenosha, Wisconsin, Amerika Serikat. Akhir pekan selalu menjadi hari yang dikhususkan untuk ibadah. Dia dan keluarga ketika itu pasti akan mendatangi gereja. Ritual itu terus dijalaninya hingga dewasa. Keyakinannya terhadap ajaran tersebut memenuhi relung hatinya. Dia sudah mengajar di sekolah minggu ketika berusia 20 tahun. Namun semakin dewasa semakin mendalami ajaran tersebut, dia justru semakin ragu dengan agamanya. Ketika bertanya mengenai logika doktrin Trinitas, seorang pendeta hanya memerintahkannya untuk lebih banyak membaca Alkitab seraya memintanya untuk cukup imani saja. Keyakinannya berubah saat ia mencoba memurtadkan teman kerjanya yang muslim. Ia menantang agar diberikan Al-Quran untuk mencari kesalahannya.
I was living in Hollywood at the time, and I was a production manager for like TV and film, music videos, this and that. And I was very Christian, and I was like teaching Sunday school, all this. And there was a colleague of mine that worked on this HBO show with me, and he was Muslim. And I was trying to convince him that he should come to church with me so he could, see the truth, of course. And and he was like, thank you, but I'm not at all interested in that. And I said, well, who cares? It's like, you're not signing a contract for life. Like, just come to church one time. It's like an hour on a Sunday. Like, it's not going to kill you. If you don't like it, don't go back. And he was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. And so I was like, what the heck? What has him so stuck on his religion that he won't even come for an hour? Like, oh, is your religion that cool? You can't like hang out for an hour? No. So I said, all right, listen, I have a Bible, and I can quote Bible verses to you all day long, but it doesn't affect you because it's not your book. It's not your verses. It's not your scripture. What do you care? Okay, fine. Give me your book. Give me this Quran or whatever it is that you're reading, your moon and star worshiping book. And I said, let me read that. And then I'm going to use your text against you to prove to you why none of this makes sense. And this is why you should be Christian.
Setelah membaca Al-Quran, dia merasa lebih tenang. Wahyu di dalamnya lebih rasional daripada Alkitab.
That did not go as planned, and soon after I found myself in a mosque by myself, wandering in with like jeans, ripped jeans, a v-neck t-shirt, flip-flops, and the guy was like, whoa, salam alaikum, let's get a scarf on you if you want a tour. So I was like, okay. And before I knew it, I was just blown away by the truth of this book that I was supposed to be using for research only. And pretty soon I was like, I think I know what I need to do. And this is hilarious because I've always thought Muslims are crazy people. I'm just brainwashed by the news here. And, I didn't know anything about it. I thought they were just doing some like ritual stuff and blah, blah, blah. I didn't know what was going on. And so when I start reading the Quran, I see all these questions that I've had in Christianity for so long. All of them were answered. And I'm like, wait a minute. You guys know about Adam and Eve? You guys know Moses too? What? These are our guys. I'm Christian. These are our dudes. Like, why are you like, you should know about this. How do you guys know? Well, I didn't realize how similar Islam is to Christianity. And I'm thankful that I knew as much as I did, because otherwise, had I not known those stories, I would have probably been a little hesitant. Like, okay, you're telling me this guy throws a stick down and all of a sudden it's a snake? All right, okay. No, thanks, But I already knew these stories from Christianity, so I was like, wait a second. You guys know he parted the Red Sea? Okay, what else do you know? And then it became more and more interesting to me. So after a while, I was just like inseparable with the Qur'an. I was just walking around everywhere. Like, I remember just walking all over LA, just walking like a crazed woman, maniac, with a big backpack on and my little Qur'an that was like this big. And I'm walking and I'm not even paying attention. I'm just reading. I'm flipping pages and I'm walking and I'm walking. I'm just trying to absorb every word.
Kemudian setelah menjual seluruh harta yang dimilikinya, Brown memutuskan untuk hijrah ke negeri Muslim dan masuk Islam di sana.
And then I was like, that's it. I gotta go. I gotta move. I gotta get out of here. I can't be here. And so I decided to do the obvious choice and sell everything I own, pack one suitcase, and buy a one-way ticket to Morocco. Makes sense. So I did that, and I didn't have a job. I didn't have family there, friends. I had nothing, no idea what I'm doing. I don't speak Arabic. I don't speak French, and no one there speaks English. Amazing. Good choice. I didn't really know what was going to happen, but I knew that I needed to make hijrah because I'm living in LA, and it's like, I'm like cruising Sunset Boulevard at night, like hanging with celebrities and living this like glamorous life that everyone wants that I could care less about. So I said, I gotta move. I gotta get out of here. And especially if I want to become Muslim for real, I cannot do that living in Hollywood. Like, this is never gonna happen. My friends will never accept this. They'll tease me. I'll just be, just a pile of nothing, because everybody's okay, what are you, some wannabe Arab? Okay, you're Muslim, whatever, let's go out. I knew that they weren't going to take me seriously. So I said, okay, that's fine. If my surroundings are going to change who I am, then if I want to change who I am, I should change my surroundings. So I did that, moved to Morocco, and decided to take my Shahada there in Casablanca, because I was almost done with the Quran, almost done. And I said, wait a minute, I want to wait. It took me like 2 weeks after I arrived to finish the rest of it, because I was like, everything makes sense, but I don't want to take the Shahada and become Muslim, because I know what a serious decision and life-changing statement that it is. You don't just like undo it and say, no, I was just kidding, I want to be Christian again. I knew that it was something very, very serious. So I said, well, I don't want to have this book that I'm 98% done with, and then I become Muslim, and all of a sudden the last chapter and a half, there's some little like, oh, by the way, this, and this. And then I didn't want to be stuck. So I said, okay, let me finish the whole entire thing, and then I will take my Shahada. So now that I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah.